Right. Students, good afternoon. Uh, we are in the ancient Egypt civilization. Can you give me one or two points what we discussed in the last class? Students, లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం మనం? Please respond. Please respond. All of you unmute your videos once. Students, unmute your videos. Pratibha, Suguna, Ashok, దుర్గం రవలి, ఇంద్ర, రాజవర్ధన్, మీ వీడియోస్ అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి ఒకసారి. ప్లీజ్ అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ వీడియోస్. మిగతా వాళ్ళు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోవాలి మీ వీడియోస్.
వీడియో
అదర్స్ ప్లీజ్, మిగతా వాళ్ళు కూడా. చెప్పండి, లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో మనం ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం? జస్ట్ గివ్ మీ వన్ ఆర్ టూ పాయింట్స్ వాట్ వీ డిస్కస్డ్ ఇన్ ద లాస్ట్ క్లాస్. ప్రతిభ, క్లాస్లో ఉన్నారా మీరు? ప్రతిభ, సుగుణ, అశోక్.
ఎస్ సార్.
లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం? రెస్పాండ్ కావాలి. టీచర్ అడిగినప్పుడు రెస్పాండ్ కావాలి. ఓకే, ప్లీజ్ వెయిట్ రాజవర్ధన్. అదర్స్ రెస్పాండ్ కాండి. లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాం?
సార్, ఈజిప్ట్ ప్రజలు పూజించిన దేవతల గురించి చెప్తున్నాం. ఊసిరిస్ గాని.
రైట్. మిగతా వాళ్ళు రవలి, సురేఖ, అశోక్.
సార్ నిన్న క్లాస్ వినలేదు.
వినలేకపోతే మీకు ఆల్రెడీ వీడియో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా. ఏం చేస్తున్నాం?
ఐసిస్ గాని సార్,
గ్రూప్లో ఆల్రెడీ వీడియో పెడుతున్నాం కదా. అశోక్, ప్రతిభ, సుగుణ, ఇంద్ర, చెప్పండి. లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో మనం చెప్పుకున్నాయేమో. ఇదేమన్నా హరికథ కాలక్షేపమా? చెప్పుకుంటూ పోతే మీరు వింటే వినొచ్చు, లేకపోతే లేదనడానికి. టీచర్ అడిగినప్పుడు రెస్పాండ్ గారు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోరు. మీరు క్లాస్ వింటున్నారా లేదా, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? ఓకే, ఆల్రెడీ సర్క్యులర్ ఒకటి వచ్చింది. 50% ప్రజెంట్ టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ 50% ఈజ్ మ్యాండేటరీ. ఓకే, దోస్ హూ ఫెయిల్ టు అటైన్ 50% ఆఫ్ దే అటెండెన్స్, వాళ్ళని మాత్రం ఎగ్జామ్స్కి మాత్రం అలౌ చేయరని ఆల్రెడీ ప్రిన్సిపాల్ పంపించారు సర్క్యులర్. ఓకే, సో దాంతోపాటు మీరు ఏమి వింటున్నారు, అట్లీస్ట్ మీరు రెస్పాండ్ కావాలి. రెస్పాండ్ అయితే కొంచెం టీచర్కి కొంచెం కనీసం వీళ్ళు వింటున్నారు అనేటటువంటి ఒకటి ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి కొంచెం మంచిగా చెప్పడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో మనం చెప్పుకున్నాయని చెప్పండి, 2 పాయింట్లు చెప్పండి.
లాంగ్వేజ్, స్క్రిప్ట్, రిలీజియన్, గాడ్స్, గాడెస్, టెంపుల్స్, hieroglyphics, the usage of writing picture words, అదే సార్ ancient Egypt gods and goddesses.
అదే ఏంటి గాడ్ అండ్ గాడెసెస్ ఎవరు? ఇంకేమైనా
రే
చెప్తున్నావు?
రే, ఐసిస్, ఓసిరిస్, ఇంకా హోరస్, తోత్, ఇవి చెప్పుకున్నాం సార్.
ఇంకేం చెప్పుకోలేదా?
అబౌట్ రొసెటా స్టోన్.
అవన్నీ తెలుసుకోవాలంటే వీటి మీద మనం డిపెండ్ అవుతాం.
సార్ ఇన్స్క్రిప్షన్స్ లాంటి మన పేపరస్ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్, తాళపత్ర గ్రంథాలు అవి సార్.
అంతేనా? అంటే అట్లీస్ట్ మీరు క్లాస్ వినేటప్పుడు కూడా కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయట్లేదు. ఏదో మీరు వింటారనేటటువంటి ఉద్దేశంతో మళ్ళా ఏవైతే వాటిని పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నామో గ్రూప్లో రిలీజియస్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ancient Egypt, and also we discussed about the script which followed in the ancient Egyptian civilization. Okay, so which is better to be called as the hieroglyphics. And hieroglyphics is a combination of certain characters, words, alphabets, likewise. Sometimes some pictures themselves use a sentence also. Okay, so regarding that, I'll show you, I already showed you certain symbols and pictures in the hieroglyphics. And particularly no practice of writing in a order is followed in the hieroglyphics. They can write left to right, right to left, up to down, down to right. Okay, so after certain research of various Egyptologists, basically Jean Champollion, others who greatly worked on this Egyptian script. And according to their research and effort, nearly after a 15 or 20 years of their research, they successfully deciphered the script. And in a meanwhile, on the stone, Rosetta Stone, there are certain script which is they find on that, and based on that Rosetta Stone scripture, they finally deciphered the hieroglyphic script, and the hieroglyphic scripts later turned into many changes, and finally which turned into a modern type of script which yet present the Egyptians follow. Okay, so after that, we had a discussion over this religion basically, and about the Egyptian religion. To better understanding of this Egyptian religion, we had certain important source we discussed in the last class, like various inscriptions on the temples and the inscriptions which is erected by the various pharaohs are like that. Okay, so among them, the Narmat inscription, which one of the important inscription where you find number of things regarding these pharaohs. And Shabaka inscription also another important, you better to know about their religion. Okay, so and various inscriptions found at Hermopolis, and certain important God, the statues of God and various god and goddesses, which found at various places in Egypt also gives you a lot of things regarding this Egyptian civilization. Okay, so religion of Egyptian civilization. And among them, we already discussed over certain things, basically, which is the things which written on the various pyramids and temples also. Okay, so basically, we had certain literature and things among the literature and certain texts are the works which you give you a lot of things regarding this ancient Egyptian, like the Book of Tuves, one of the important text. In this, you had a lot of things regarding the Re, one of the god among the other god and goddess of civilization. Better to be called as he was a sun god, and in this Book of Tuves, you find several things regarding their beliefs and traditions also. And another one is dispute of man with his Ba. Okay, so Ba is nothing but the soul. Okay, so there is certain conflicts between the soul and man is clearly found in this text, dispute of man with Ba. And ghost story and songs of Harper, man who was tired of life, and book of going forth by day, excess and text, and the Hymen of Nile, and the Book of Dead. All these are texts. You give these things give you a lot of things regarding this yes, religion of Egyptian people. Okay, so and apart from that, we also discussed about various god and goddesses. Basically, Pa, better to be called as Atum, ATMUN, who was a traditional god where you find particularly at the Hermopolis, and Re, better to be called as the god of sun, and who supposed to sail across the sky in a golden boat daily to observe all the things which are going on in the universe. And Bia, also a important god, form of god, which shows the sky, and Asophis, and Osiris. Okay, so likewise, we had certain discussion over these important gods and goddesses who mainly found in the Egyptian civilization. Okay, so these are the things we discussed in the last class, and today we are going to see about the architecture of ancient Egypt. Okay, so before going to this today's concept, I have to share my screen, and then we'll move to my discussion. Students, are you getting my screen?
Soon, sir.
Yeah, right. ఓకే, సో ఇక ఏదైతే అంటే మనం రకరకాలైనటువంటి వాస్తు కళలు, ఏదైతే అందులో ముఖ్యంగా ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నట్లయితే అందులో ముఖ్యంగా చెప్పుకోదగినటువంటివి పిరమిడ్లు, వాటి నిర్మాణం, అట్లనే అందులో ఉంచినటువంటి ఏదైతే మమ్మీలు మీకు కనిపిస్తుంటాయి, ఏదైతే ఒక చనిపోయినటువంటి ఆ ఫారోల యొక్క బాడీస్ని కొన్ని కెమికల్స్లో ఏదైతే నిల్వ ఉంచి వాటిని కొన్ని సంవత్సరాల పాటు అలానే ఈ పిరమిడ్స్లో దాచినటువంటి ఒకటి. దాన్ని మనం మమ్మిఫికేషన్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో ఇక మమ్మిఫికేషన్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి అంశాలు మనం సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీలో లేదా సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజికల్ కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్లో మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఓకే, సో వీటిలో ముఖ్యంగా పిరమిడ్ల యొక్క నిర్మాణం గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నట్లయితే, సో ఆ పిరమిడ్ల యొక్క నిర్మాణాలు చూసుకున్నట్లయితే చాలా గొప్ప నిర్మాణాలుగా మనం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే ఒక దీస్ ఆర్ the largest and highest constructions you find in the world architecture also. Okay, so these also considered as a seven wonders of the modern world and ancient world also. Okay, so వీటిలో ముఖ్యంగా చెప్పుకున్నట్లయితే స్టెప్ పిరమిడ్ అనేటటువంటి, ఓకే, సో దీనిని ఏదైతే మనం జోసర్ అనేటటువంటి ఒక ఫారో కాలంలో నిర్మించినటువంటి పిరమిడ్గా మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటాం అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో ఇది మీకు స్క్రీన్ మీద కనిపిస్తుంది. ఇది ఏదైతే జోసర్ కాలంలో నిర్మించినటువంటి పిరమిడ్. బిఫోర్ ద గ్రేట్ పిరమిడ్ ఎట్ గిజా, ద ఈజిప్షియన్ కింగ్ జోసర్ హూ రూల్డ్ నియర్లీ approximately at 4,600 years ago, built this step pyramid at Saqqara. Okay, so this is the Djoser's pyramid, better to be called as the Djoser's pyramid, which is at Saqqara, one of the important pyramid in the architecture of ancient Egypt. Okay, so ఇది జనరల్గా దాదాపు ఒక 200 అడుగులు వరకు ఎత్తు కలిగినటువంటి ఈ పిరమిడ్గా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, సో ఇక ఈ పిరమిడ్లో రకరకాలైనటువంటి విగ్రహాలు మనకు కనిపిస్తాయి. ఓకే, సో ఇక మరో పిరమిడ్ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నప్పుడు, సో అది ఏదైతే మన కఫ్రు కాలంలో నిర్మించినటువంటి పిరమిడ్గా మనం మాట్లాడుకున్న గిజా పిరమిడ్. ఓకే, సో దానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి పిక్చర్ కూడా మనం చూద్దాం. సో దానికంటే ముందు కొంత ఆర్ట్ అండ్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి ఒక ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇస్తాను నేను. ఓకే, సో ద యాన్షియంట్ ఈజిప్షియన్ produced art to serve functional purposes for over 3,600 years. Artists adhered to artistic forms and iconography that were developed during the Old Kingdom. Okay, so following a strict set of principles that resisted foreign influence and internal change. Okay, so these artistic standards, simply lines, shapes, and flat areas of color, combined with the characteristic flat projection of figures with no indication of spatial depth, created a sense of order and balance within the composition. Okay, so and images and text were intimately interwoven on tomb and temple walls, coffins, and even at the statues. And the better important inscription is nothing but the Narmet palette, for example, which displays figures which may also be read as a hieroglyphics. Okay, so the hieroglyphics which is erected on this Narman palette, you find in the form of the figures. Okay, so because of the rigid rules that govern its highly stylized and symbolic appearance, ancient Egyptian art served its political and religious purposes with precision and clarity. Okay, so and Egyptian artisans used stone to carve statues and fine reliefs, but used wood as a cheap and easily carved substitute. Paints were obtained from minerals such as iron ores, red and yellow archery, and copper ores, blue and green in type, and charcoal and limestone. These are certain important things used while following the painting. And the paints could be mixed with the gum or bit as a binder and pressed into cakes, which could be moistened with the water when needed. Okay, so pharaohs used reliefs to record victories in battles, royal decrees, and religious scenes. Okay, so all those things also depicted in the various paintings which you find in the walls of these great pyramids. Okay, and common citizens had access to piece of funerary art, such as statues and books of the dead, which they believed would protect them in the afterlife. Okay, so the Book of Dead we already discussed in the last class. The Book of Dead, which gives you about the life after the death. Okay, so and during the Middle Kingdoms, wooden or clay models depicted scenes from the everyday life became popular additions to the tomb. Okay, so in an attempt to duplicate the activities of living in the afterlife, these models shows labors, houses, boats, and even military formations that were scale representation of the ideal ancient Egyptian afterlife. Okay, so and the despite the homogeneity of ancient Egyptian art, the styles of particular times and places sometimes reflected changing cultural or political attitudes. After the invasion of these Romans and foreigners, these certain changes has taken place, and the foreign influence also showed in the indigenous art and architecture of this Egyptian civilization. And basically, these Roman influence and Greek and Roman influence you clearly find in the art and architecture of this ancient Egypt. Okay, so when you see here, particularly which is like a part of mortuary, a burial complex, and which included a causeway. You find and 33-foot tall stone walls. Okay, so these are the part and parcel of pyramids. Okay, so and you also see the walls aligned to the four cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, and numerous gateways, but only one of them allowed access the complex. The rest were false doors. Okay, so here the only one door is the main door they used to enter in those pyramids. Okay, so and when you see this is step pyramid of Joseph, a overview, and next one is it is a small achievement to build a structure size in the stone, and credit goes to architects Imhotep. Okay, Imhotep, one of the pharaoh of the ancient Egypt, which is a great statue you find. Okay, so another statues of other pharaohs also you find, like Ramses statue, one of the great statue found in the ancient Egyptian civilization. Okay, so and which is you find the overview of this uh, Djoser pyramid, and next one is the inside of this Djoser pyramid, which is like a small streets you find corridors, and which is also another enormous scale of columns makes you feel like we are entering another world even today. Okay, so still these are living examples you find, and this is also the passage is narrow, which is uh, either side huge columns attached to walls that one supported a stone ceiling. Okay, so stone ceilings are common in the every pyramid in the Egyptian civilization. Okay, so these are among the earliest monumental stone columns in history. The vertical lines on the shaft resemble bundle of reeds and are called as flutic. Okay, so and which is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Okay, so which is constructed during the time of Khufu, basically. Okay, so Khufu and Khafra. Okay, so before considering this one, I will give you uh, the pyramid of Khufu present rigid straight contour lines that clearly define and accent the simple triangular shape of this monumental structure. Its size is truly massive, and the pyramid of Khufu covers an area of almost 13 acres. Okay, so this means that five largest cathedrals in the world could be placed within its base with room to spare. Okay, so and it was made by filing 2.3 million blocks of stone to a height of 480 feet. Okay, so this makes the pyramid about as high as a modern 48-story building. Okay, so 48 స్టోరీస్ బిల్డింగ్ ఎట్లయితే మనం కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేస్తామో అంత హైట్లో మనకి ఈ గ్రేట్ పిరమిడ్ కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. వెన్ యూ సీ ద డిజైన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ పిరమిడ్స్, each pyramid was built on a almost perfectly square ground plan, and the pyramid base is much greater than the height. Because the pyramid is wider than it is tall, it's lack an upward movement rather than a vertical soaring quality. The shape and proportions of the pyramid suggest solidity and permanence. Okay, so this is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Okay, so looking at it from the outside, you might expect the inside the pyramid to the spacious. Okay, this is not the case, except for passage, ways, and a few small rooms called galleries you find, and the pyramid is made of solid limestone, and this is basically which is a largest construction you find in the Egyptian civilization basically. Okay, so when you see the pyramids as a tombs, the most impressive tombs were built for the pharaohs. Each pharaoh was more than a king. In the eyes of the people, he was also a god. When he died, uh, okay, so when he died, the pharaoh was expected to join other gods, including Ra, Re, the sun god, Osiris, the god of Nile, the rule of underworld. Okay, so and likewise, these pharaohs were considered as a their representative of the god. Okay, so each pyramid was built to house and protect the body of the pharaoh and the treasure he could take with him from his world to the next. Okay, so his body was sealed in a sarcophagus, a stone coffin. Okay, so it was then placed in a burial chamber located in the center of the pyramid. Dead-end passages and false burial chambers were added to the building. These were meant to confuse tomb robbers and enemies who might try to destroy the pharaoh's body. Okay, so and when you see the other things, when you see the evolution of this pyramid, the pyramid shape developed gradually. Originally, the Egyptians buried their dead in hidden pits and piled sand and stone over the top. And later, the practice changed, and the Egyptians began to use sun-dried bricks to build these type of mastabas. Okay, so mastaba is a tomb, right? So a mastaba is a low flat tomb which they buried the dead bodies. Okay, so the rectangular tomb had slow sides contained a chapel and a false burial chamber in addition to the true one hidden deep inside. Okay, so this mastaba also you find in number of mastabas in a particular pyramid. Okay, because the all the mastabas of particular family members of the pharaohs maybe you find in those particular pyramid. Okay, so and when you see temples, when you see the temple construction and the practice of if the pyramids are evidence of the skill of old builders, then the great temples were proof of genius and new kingdom architects. Okay, so the practice of burying, which is burying these pharaohs and nobles in a tombs hidden in the which is you find in particular those pyramids. Okay, so and a temple built to honor a particular god often was enlarged by several pharaohs until it reached tremendous proportions. And the ruins of the temples of Ammon at Karnak and dedicated to all powerful chief god of Thebes will give you an idea of what these gigantic structures must have looked like. Okay, so apart from these pyramids, you find number of temples also. Okay, so in the temples you find the statues of pharaohs sometimes, and huge banners opened onto the uncovered courtyard, and also you find entry gates inside the particular temple through a courtyard, and massive stone columns reached at a height of nearly 70 feet. The sanctuary was small, dark, and mysterious chamber also you find in the temples. Okay, so such type of temple constructions also you find. These temples you find at Karnak, Thebes, and Hermopolis, like places. When you see the when you see the sculpture, basically, uh, despite every precaution taken by the Egyptian, the fortress like pyramids and tombs of pharaohs were soon robbed of their treasures, and frequently the mummified bodies of the pharaohs were mutilated or destroyed in the process to make certain the Ka, better to be called as the soul, still would have a body to unite with sculptures were ordered to carve the pharaohs portraits out of hard stone. These sculptures were placed in the tomb near the sarcophagus, nothing but a tomb, where they acted as a substitute for the body inside. And the Egyptians believed that even if the real body were destroyed, the Ka would be able to enter the stone, substitute for the journey to the next world. Okay. So, and when you see the when you see the great this type of mastaba, where the great sphinx, which is also important place where you can find the sculpture, the great cultural work of this old kingdom, which is better to be called a great sphinx. Okay, so carved from the rock at the site, the sphinx present the head of the pharaoh. Okay, so I will show you that one, which is uh, like a line carved head you find. Okay, so these are various types of. This is the tomb chapels Nebot. Okay, so which is an important tomb you find still, which is a live example. Okay, so and when you see certain other things in the ancient Egypt sculpture, basically the portraits of various pharaohs. Okay, so during the time of Middle Kingdom, where you find a number of statues of these kings, basically the statue of Ramses, one of the important statue you find, and apart from that, a fragment of portrait of King Sesostris III is an example of skill sensitivity demonstrated by the best of the Middle Kingdom also. Okay, so and apart from that, you also find various other statues of various pharaohs outside, basically at the juncture of certain streets. Okay, in the public places. Okay, so the great pharaoh Khafre never would have been portrayed with expression, being on a sculpture like a Sesostris 3 and no other pharaohs this portraits you find. Okay, so and after that, you also find the portrait of Akhenaten, one of the Amenhotep, successor of Amenhotep. Okay, so and along with these pharaohs, their mothers' portraits also you find. Okay, so and they also worshipped uh, worshipped as a goddesses. Okay, so and apart from that, when you see certain rules of the Egyptian art, the carvings of unusual features which you find, a strict set of rules they followed. Okay, so these rules required these rules require that every part of the body be shown from the most familiar point of view. Okay, so for this reason, the head, arms, legs, and feet were always shown in a profile, whereas the eyes and shoulders were presented as seen from the front. Okay, front side. Okay, so and you also find the Egyptians were greatly concerned about life after death, and paintings and relief sculptures of the death were meant to serve substitutes of this body. Okay, so among their portraits paintings, they find such types of paintings also. Okay, so అండ్ ఇంకా మనం చెప్పుకున్నట్లయితే ఏకశిలా ప్రతిమలు అట్లనే ఈజిప్ట్ తొలి కాలంలో ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి ఒక కళ, నిల్చుని ఉన్నటువంటి కొన్ని విగ్రహాలు అవి చాలా ముచ్చటగా కనిపించేవి. అట్లనే మానవాకృతి, జంతు ఆకృతి కలిగినటువంటి శిల్పాలు మనకు కనిపిస్తాయి. ఓకే, సో ఇక స్పింక్స్ అనేటువంటి శిల్పం సింహ శరీరం కలిగినటువంటి మనిషి తల కలిగినటువంటిది ఒక శిల్పం మనం చెప్పుకోదగినటువంటిది. ఓకే, సో అత్యపుత కాలం నుండి సముద్ర తరంగాలు అట్లనే కొన్ని ఏదైతే పద్మాలు వంటి కొన్ని ప్రకృతి దృశ్యాలని చిత్రించడం అనేటటువంటిది కామన్గా జరిగింది. ఓకే, సో ఇవే కాకుండా ఇంకా రకరకాలైనటువంటి అంశాలు మనకి ఏదైతే ఈ యాన్షియంట్ ఈజిప్ట్ ఆర్ట్ అండ్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్లో కనిపిస్తాయి. సో ఇక మనకి 1 minute ఆఫ్ టైమే ఉంది కాబట్టి సో ఇంతటితో నా